interrupt our program to bring you
Water Boys, 757 Parley, 757 DC, with Sapoda coming all hard on the beat. Got G from the shop, Mr. Arn Anderson. Pause, man, you already know we sports gambling, cash and checks, already rich. Gunny man on deck, my boy, place your bets, my boy. Oh yes, it's in the water. Washington Commanders, numbers on the border. Marketing your planners, Water Boys scores up. If you're a fan, I'm sure this the tour bus. Yeah, take a ride, going low or going high. Water Boys outside. Heard of anybody better? They a mother loving lie. You a value size short of a Mickey D. Fry, my guy.
I can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
You're talking to yourself.
Talking to yourself. I was saying, because I wasn't saying, I'm going to say it now. I appreciate everybody who came out and celebrated our Jaden Daniels pick. He was part of history. He was part of the day when the Washington Commanders, the Washington football team, the Washington Redskins turned their history back around to success. You know what I mean? We got the NBA, man. This NBA will dominate the show. It's playoff time. We got the game on right now. Indianapolis up 13 with under a minute left in the first half. The Indianapolis Pacers. Vern Fleming Pacers. Wayman Tisdale. Let's see what the line is on them right now.
Wayman made his bones, man.
Down 12, the line is 12.
Like Sacramento, he was barbecuing.
Oklahoma, the Kings? Yeah.
Rest his soul.
He was the first player to come out of Oklahoma. Give me Oklahoma big three. As far as hype in NBA.
Shit, Wayman. I would say Blake Griffin.
Got 2 out of 3.
And I would say, shit, Mookie Blaylock, nigga.
You know who I was thinking? Who my 3 was? Mookie's good though. I can't even knock you for that.
I know you was
saying. I ain't have Mookie. Who was the 3rd?
I know you was gonna say somebody recent, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you're wrong. So don't even talk about it.
Yeah. I think that's a personal thing with you, man.
No, he barbecue chicken box, but man, let's move along.
Trey Young, for y'all, you know what I'm talking about. Trey Young.
Shout out Trey Young. Trey Young, man, scored better than I could even ever imagine scoring. Shout out Trey Young, man.
Bucks down 12. They plus 11.5 right now. Plus 500. Who you taking at the half? Bucks come back and win? Or Pacers close them out?
Yeah, Pacers close them out right here. Bucks made it interesting, banged up. So yeah. If the Pacers is serious about stepping over, like, yeah, they got to put them away.
So what you saying? Taking Pacers minus 11.5?
What score right now?
They up 12.
Yeah, give me the Pacers minus 8.5. In game.
Listen, man, I picked the Pacers to win the series last week. Give me the Pacers to close them out tonight. It's gonna be easy in the second half. Now, the game we all here for, man. You wanna cut your screen off for you? The game we all here for, man. 9 o'clock. What is it? 9:30? 9 o'clock. I'll tell you right now. 9 o'clock, man. The Knicks 3-point underdog to Philly. They're plus 128. Philly's a minus 152.
The Knicks should close them out too, but they ain't. I gotta go with the Knicks bum ass history, and it's going game 7.
These are fists of joy. It's the fact that you're going against the grain with me here. You already know where I'm going on the money line, man. New York Knicks. All we need is the Knicks need 23 points from DiVincenzo or Josh Hart or Miles McBride. That's it. Brunson gonna be Brunson. We just need somebody else to get 23 points. Because everybody else is gonna do their part. They always do. I always say the Knicks always got a chance at the end to win. They always gonna be in the game. You know what I mean? Unless it's just circumstances just piled up against them. 3-4 people out. Well, the bogey injury hurt though, because Bogdanovic, one thing he could do is score. Even if it's 10 to 16, all you need is 10 to 16 points. He's a scorer. You know what I mean? So that's gonna hurt. But listen, man, nothing come easy for the Knicks, man. Ever.
Hey, shout out Bogdanovic, man, but stop calling him bogey, man. Bogey is keep bogus, man. So
listen,
stop
man,
doing that.
24 years, bro. 24 years since they've been real relevant for real. So it ain't gonna come
y'all
easy.
been some shit.
Yeah, it ain't gonna come easy. So if they want to get over the hump, they're gonna have to get down and gritty and pull this game out. You know what I mean? So, but I got them in the under.
Spread your butt cheeks. Dave. Y'all some
Who you
shit,
got, man? It's on you. Who you got?
Oh no, it's going.
Who you got and why? Who you got and why?
Give me the Bucks money line. Going game 7.
No, we talking about the Knicks and the Sixers, man.
Oh yeah. That's what I meant. Give me the Sixers money line. Cause y'all history, man. It's just ain't nothing easy for y'all.
Yeah.
You know?
I ain't mad at you.
Y'all shit.
I ain't mad at you, but eventually you gotta get over the hump. I think this is a good team.
Like we shit
when you're
too.
A good team, you gotta get over the hump.
Look, we shit too. I ain't even gonna hold you. Some of my best series ever been the Bulls versus the Knicks, especially Madison Square. So
I bet it was, man. I bet it
nah,
was.
not even the outcome. That not even shut up. Not even the outcome. It's just especially the outcome, but like that's the best basketball I seen, man.
Yeah, you got 23 coming out the tunnel. Wearing your jersey.
No, also Pat. I always love Pat. You know what I'm saying? I respected the tough way y'all played. You know what I'm saying? Y'all had rows. You know?
Hey, listen, man.
Charles Smith, shit juice, boy. But he better than me. He a pro. But
don't say that name,
I know he gotta pay for his pizza in New York.
Just say 54.
Charles Oakley, he don't gotta buy a slice ever in New York, boy. You know? Pat.
Just say 54 gotta pay for his incense. They want to give him a pack of incense, man.
Man, he got to pay for taxi rides. He got to pay for the mega bus, the boat bus. Man, he got to pay to get in the motherfucker. Remember, they had to carry Charles Oakley out, but that got Charles Oakley more free food and drinks in New York. That's Dolan. But, man, I'm telling you, man.
I'm a jack a beat early on from Wilborn and Kornheiser. Who has the most pressure tonight, Brunson or Embiid?
Neither. Not tonight. Neither. Because Embiid, I told you the other day, Embiid got my respect. He ain't soft. He ain't no poodle. He ain't weak. He don't be faking hurt. He done been playing through injuries. So fresh off surgery too. Ain't none of us been 7'1", 7'2", 290, 300. Man, that shit, that's a lot of person, man. Pause. So him doing what he doing, and motherfuckers talking about the turnovers. I mean, he can't even really move, and he still had a triple double. Some of them turnovers come from that lateral movement. He can't really put that pressure on. That's why he ain't had no rebounds in the second half the other game. But Embiid like that, man. I hope Embiid go ahead and force the game 7, man.
Yo, you said neither one of them has pressure. Going into this, I was gonna say Embiid because of his past playoff history. You said neither, and it had me thinking like, you know what, right? It could be neither, but I gotta say Jalen. If you're gonna say neither, I'm gonna say Jalen Brunson. Just off the strength of he's the Knicks' best player, right? Nobody could do what Jalen Brunson do for the Knicks. You know, he could get his own shot easy. Most of the Knicks players, they can't get their own shots easy. You know what I mean? He can get his own shots easy. But in saying that, I think the pressure would be on him because he's the leader. He has to play well for them to win. And we don't want to give him another chance to win the series. You know what I mean? So we need to close them out tonight. I'm not hanging on that. Oh, it's okay. We lose tonight. We go back to New York. That don't mean shit. Maxie just hit a Knicks logo 3.
Who is that? Who did
Maxie. Maxie. You know what I mean? So that home court don't mean nothing in the playoffs.
Oh,
Tyrese
Maxey. Tyrese Maxey.
It don't mean nothing in the playoffs to good teams.
Tyrese
Philly's a good team. Listen, Joel Embiid, you talk about his knee injury. He don't have that knee injury. He possibly an MVP. 1. And 2, we don't see this matchup. There ain't no way they'll be sitting in the 7th seed. You know? More than most likely, they would be in our spot in the 2 seed.
Well, I'm going to just tell you now, I say neither because Jalen done proved he the real deal, and he's still young. He is the face of the Knicks. Y'all was up, but I think it ain't death do or die for him because he's still young. Joel Embiid,
we still up 3-2.
No, I know that, but I'm just talking about if Joel Embiid had punked out and sat out and not played through shit, he wouldn't have to live up to no pressure because he done showed he ain't no bullshit. He the real deal, and you can't question his like competitiveness. You can't question if he's soft or not. So that's why the pressure on for him too. But I think the pressure on that motherfucker Thibodeau, man. Thibodeau, man, you a defensive minded coach. You better figure out a way to stop them 2 motherfuckers, man. Because I told you, Tyrese Maxey rolled out the wrong side of the bed, man. Give you 35.
Nah, that ain't stopping them 2 motherfuckers. It's
stopping Batum. You better figure something out to make it a long night.
It's stopping Kelly Oubre. You know what I mean? It's stopping everybody else.
You better figure out a way to make it a long night.
It's stopping those dudes. Don't let those dudes have a good game. Listen, I don't care. You got Embiid, you got Maxey. Maxey give you 40 points, Embiid give you 30 points. That's just 7. You gotta stop these other dudes too. Stop. They gonna get this. You just hope to contain them, not let them kill you. They gonna get their points. You gotta stop everybody else.
See, you on your own shit. I'm just telling you now. You better make it hard every possession for them motherfuckers.
No, I agree with that. I agree with that. Make the work.
I'm gonna tell you now. The Knicks ain't agree with that because you got to check that motherfucker Maxey before half court. Motherfucker like that, man.
All right, let me tell you something about strategy. Let me say this: the Knicks. Last game they came out, they did a lot of double teaming on Embiid. Don't come out early on in this game back with that same strategy. They done had 2 days off. Let's believe they practice y'all double teaming Embiid in one of these practices. You know what I mean? So you got to mix that up now. They was doing it almost every time down the court with Embiid. You got to mix that up now to here and there, switch it up on them because now they ready for it. It worked. It worked. Embiid didn't have it. I know he hurt. You know, I know he hurt. You know what I mean? But he still was killing us. So it slowed him down more, you know, to a certain extent. So
that's what I told you. I disagree with you, boy. I'll let Embiid hurt go for 50, 60. He gonna wear down after 60. And if you got a motherfucker, you got a man. I'm talking about. Remember a couple games ago, man. McBride slammed Tyrese Maxey to the floor and just took the basketball. It should have been a jump ball, but he just roughed him.
You mean when he just took the ball out of his hands? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's got to be every possession with Tyrese Maxey. You cannot let him go off because on a bad night, Embiid still had a triple-double with all them turnovers, but he still had 19. Then you can call that a 20-piece. Like, you can't have Maxey go off. No.
I think you're right. You can't have him go off, but they're going to get points. So you definitely got to play defense on them other guys, too. Oubre getting 20, Tobias Harris getting 20.
Tobias Harris never plays good 2 games in a row.
Well, I said to you earlier today, like, look, they tough to beat when Tobias Harris scores 20 or more.
Yeah. Have they won a lot of championships?
But ain't shit. They ain't even got past the second round.
And you said they hard to beat when
I said they hard to beat with
I
got here. He ain't scored 20 points.
Sometimes he missing, man. What is you talking about, man? You answer your own question. Hey, Kelly Oubre. Hey, shout out Kelly Oubre because we was talking about Trevor Ariza. He's there, Trevor Ariza. He be strapping. He be talking shit.
We tried to get Kelly Oubre in the offseason. He was one of the dudes on our radar. I think Philly might have threw him a little bit more money. Had a bigger slot for him than we did. But look, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 teams that's out of the first round. They're already home. They're already with the Cancun. They're already on the banana boat, man.
Paul,
you got
Christ.
You got the Heat. Yo, is this just a Jimmy Butler? Was that a Jimmy Butler thing? Or is Boston got better and the Heat got to make some off-season moves to get better? I mean, immediately better.
Boston done got bounced when they shouldn't have enough times. They got the talent on the paper that should come out. You know what I'm saying? They've been the best team in the league all year.
Yeah.
My opinion is both. Is the Celtics, but then at the same time, Heat ain't winning without Jimmy, and they ain't had a full roster. They might have won with Tyler Hero when Jimmy was going crazy the other year. They ain't never had a full roster of their key cogs. Somebody been missing every year, you know? And like for their sake, like there's bad luck. Jimmy Butler is the one that can't be sitting out because he can put him on his back.
So you're saying it was a Butler thing more than the Celtics just got that much better than.
No, it's both.
The Celtics win. These 4 wins, them games wasn't even close.
It's both. It would have went.
They ran them dudes off the court.
It would have went 6 Celtics and 6, just off the strength of Jimmy Butler going to figure out 2 games. But the Celtics definitely have got. They done took it on the chin, Paul, so many times. They done tasted disappointment.
All right, Pelicans. Same question.
Oh yeah.
Not even the same question. We know OKC at this point is a better team. But what do you do with this Pelicans team? Do you continue to build around Zion and Ingram, or do you move one of them? Or do you move both of them and start over?
They probably would go crazy if They got rid of Zion, but Zion is the one they need to trade. They need to keep CJ and Brandon Ingram. But Zion can't stay on the court. But he got trade value because of his ceiling. You know what I'm saying?
So you saying let him be somebody else's problem, and he's still that much of a talent where he's gonna get you something, more than something good.
Yeah, but
listen, I was a Zion.
But he
I was
is
a Zion.
the draw. But he is the draw for them.
I was a Zion to the Knicks guy.
Yeah.
But now I'm leaning more like you leaning like he can't stay on the court. And one thing about NBA is different from basketball from NFL. Because in the NFL, I always say at some point when dudes be hurt early on in their career, they get through that. And they usually can give you like 3, 4, 5 good years of not being injured because their body is callous to the league. They got a grown man's body now. The NBA seems like if you were an injured player from the jump, you usually be injury-prone type player throughout your career. So yeah, I might have to lean with you on that one with the Pelicans. They might have to move Zion. Might have to move Zion to move forward. Lakers is out. Lost to the Nuggets 4-1. You can't. LeBron said he want to come back. The fact that LeBron said he want to come back, you can never just blow up a team that LeBron is on. Man. Because LeBron's not coming back just to play basketball. LeBron is coming back to win the championship. In his mind, he GOAT. We can sit here and argue who the GOAT is now, who the best player is. We know LeBron's a GOAT. We can argue who the best player in the league is right now, but in LeBron's mind, he's the GOAT. And every year he playing for a championship. So if he come back to the Lakers, you just can't blow that up. Unless, and the only way you can blow it up is trading Anthony Davis. And unless you get 2 to 3 All-Stars back for Anthony Davis, at least 2 All-Stars, that ain't even worth it. You got to build around. You got to find a way to get a better supporting cast than Austin Reeves and
you better keep
D-Lo. D-Lo, who always playing low.
You better keep Austin Reeves. D-Lo can go.
Regular season killer, man.
D-Lo can go. Anthony Davis can go. And motherfucking Rui can go. You ain't winning no games with them, man.
So who you getting who you trading Anthony Davis for? Zion?
Anybody. Like, anybody gonna want him.
Zion?
Nah, you gotta think of a contender that would need something like Anthony Davis. He fit right into the Phoenix Suns uniform, don't he?
Hey, listen, bro. No. Listen, who you gonna give up? KD or Booker? KD?
Nah, they ain't giving up Booker. I could see him giving up KD.
Booker wanna come to New York.
KD would love to be with LeBron, Paul.
Booker wanna come to New York.
Nah, Booker ain't going nowhere. Suns gonna pay him everything to keep, cause he's the only one that don't. He's the one.
Is that a good basketball move, or is that a good marketing move?
What?
Because basketball wise, you pay Booker that money. You don't have a draft. You don't have a first round pick till 2030. KD is beyond the back nine, man. KD almost at the last hole. Pause, you know what I'm saying? So what are you doing? You ain't got no money. You don't have no money. You don't have no roster. You have no big man. You have no obvious third player. Bradley Beal has proved that to you right now. He ain't even the third best player on the team. He's a rotational player. You know what I mean? So he ain't consistent enough. He hurt all the time. So really, man, to me, I think they got to move. Their Suns got to reset. They might have to do an OKC. They're going to have to move KD and Booker. You don't have a first round pick for 5 years. For me, they got to reset.
Man, I just told you they'd be fucking idiots to get rid of Booker Get rid of Bill, get rid of Kevin Durant, and start selling coke on the side, and then you might get back right.
Yeah, listen,
Fuck
man, get rid of everybody. Break it down. Get rid of KD, get rid of Westbrook, start over.
Bring back
2
Richard
years
Dumas.
you had Shea, Holmgren, Williams, you'd be all right.
Sign Dan Marley and Richard Dumas, and you'd be back.
You got a jacket beach for me?
Oh no, I thought I told you everything, but I forgot. I got a lot of jacket beats, man.
What you got? What you got for me? You still got some NBA left. I'm curious though. What you got?
Nah, what's your top 3 dynasties, and what do you consider a dynasty? Because my man Rich, shout out my man Rich, my man Head, my Paul, VMI cadet, top assist leader, my man Rip. He said, what do you consider a dynasty? Because he was talking about, are the Bad Boys Pistons a dynasty? And I told him, nope. So what's yours?
What I consider a dynasty? I mean, ask me a team and I'll tell you.
No, that's dookie. You gotta think.
It's the eye test for me.
Because
no,
you watch sports long enough to know off the bat. Let me think for 2 seconds. Oh yeah, boom. Tom Brady Patriots. That's a dynasty.
That's a dynasty.
Steph Curry Warriors. It's a dynasty.
Shaq LeBron, Shaq Kobe, dynasty.
The greatest ever, Mike and the Bulls is a dynasty. So that's what I said. What's your top 3? Because I got my top 3.
Oh, you said top 3 dynasty. In my lifetime.
No, I just simplified it to that. But Rick, we jacking beats, right? I'm jacking Rick.
No, I give you top 3 dynasty.
Rick Little.
Any sports?
Man, any sports is a dynasty. You can't.
All right, I got here you go. Top 3 dynasties. Chicago Bulls.
Number 1.
New England Patriots.
That's with Brady. You got to specify why it's the dynasty.
Chicago Bulls, Mike Jordan.
Yeah.
Patriots, New England Brady. New England Patriots.
Yeah.
Tom Brady.
New England clam chowder Brady, chicken biscuits and shit.
3, Mike Tyson.
See, that's the thing. I thought about that, right? The only way you could say dynasty is if somebody motherfucking won in every weight class, or every he done won every championship. To me, it's kind of tough being a dynasty as a single solo player. You see what I'm saying? I thought about that.
We go team sports. We go team sports 3. I'm gonna take it home, Joe Gibbs.
Because if you want
Joe Gibbs Redskins, 4 Super Bowls, 3 wins in 10 years.
Because this is the thing though. The Redskins never was called a dynasty. They was called the Gibbs era.
You know why they wasn't called a dynasty? Let me see if you know why. I know why. Let's see if you know why.
No, I don't know why, but what I'm telling you is when I was growing up, I knew the Niners with Montana was a dynasty.
See, there you go. Were they a dynasty?
Huh?
You know why the Niners was called a dynasty?
Why?
The Redskins got the 81, 87, and 91.
Mm-hmm.
So they didn't get 3 in the 80s. Even though they went to 3 Super Bowls in the 80s, they only won 2 in the 80s. They won that last one in the 91. And in that time, you had the 49ers winning their Super Bowls. Mm-hmm. So they overlapped each other. Because Redskins was 80 and 90.
Okay.
So that's why people don't call them a dynasty.
That ain't why though. The fact is, you had the Montana dynasty. Even after that, I hate the Cowboys just like you hate the Cowboys, and I know them Emmitt Smith, Novacek, Troy Aikman, Michael Irvin, Cowboys was a dynasty. I know that. You know what I'm saying?
That was the 90s.
I know that Tom Brady was the don. I know that Patrick Mahomes, after winning that third joint, that's a dynasty because they got Andy Reid and Pat Mahomes. Them stalwarts. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have, and see, this the other thing I thought about. If Dan Hurley win 3 in a row with different rosters, it's gonna be the Dan Hurley UConn dynasty because they got different players every year.
Now listen what I'm saying. And what I'm telling you is actually going by your format, what you said a dynasty was. Like I said, Washington went to 10 they went to 4 Super Bowls in 10 years. And he won 3 of them. But their third win didn't come until 91. Even though it was within 10 years, and it was their third win in 10 years, it didn't come to 91. 49ers in that same period in the 80s, they only won, Washington won 2 in the 80s. 49ers won 1 in 82, 1 in 85, and 1 in 89. So that makes them, your qualification, they won 3. That makes them the dynasty. That's what you said. That was the team that was called the dynasty. We were never called a dynasty. We didn't get 3 in the 80s. 49ers was the dynasty of the 80s. Dallas was the dynasty of the 90s.
No, but
the Patriots was the dynasty of the 2000s.
I'm not disagreeing with you because there is no wrong answer as long as the motherfucker got 3 championships. But I'm saying the fact, just like you know the fact, we were never really called a dynasty because we always had different roster. We always had a different quarterback starting. So I'm with you. It's the Gibbs dynasty because he's the stalwart, along with the Hogs and shit, like you pointed out to me. I'm cool with that. I'm not disagreeing with you. I'm just saying that it was never called that. You feel me?
No, I'm actually agreeing with you because I'm saying you said you got to win 3 Super Bowl champions with the same core. You talking about football now? 3 Super Bowls with the same core, meaning like you talking about quarterback, right? And it would help if it's in the same era. We won 2 in the 80s. 49ers won 3. That's why they're called the dynasty. We didn't win our last one until 91. That third one. Even though we went to 3 Super Bowls in the 80s, we only won 2. So that's what I'm saying. I agree.
And honestly, as history tells us, that team that lost is the best team that we supposed to have.
It was the best team. They had all the numbers, the offensive numbers, the defensive numbers. They set the record for a point differential in turnover margin.
And that was in what, 81? Like 80. Yeah, that shit was
no, 83. 83.
Yeah, 82, 83. Okay, yeah. But in my opinion, 91 was that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm with you. But I'm just saying they ain't never gave us that credit. You know what I'm saying? And the bad boys Pistons, in my opinion, is not a dynasty. In my opinion, they're a historic team. You know, all-time historic team. If they had won 3, they would be the dynasty.
Hey, I'm gonna take his left on the beat. I'm gonna throw a remix in there because I don't want to forget it. In 3 years, honestly, what's your honest opinion of Jaden Daniels and this team in 3 years?
Oh, the history say that we supposed to be at the top because we've been at the bottom so long. This our division is historic, and we got parity for years. So we've been down a long time. In 3 years, I got us being number 1 in the division.
I will hope for that to be the fact. But it's still something skeptical.
Oh, shut the fuck up, man.
It is, man. You know, I was a Drake May guy.
You talking about log off? I'm about to log off, man.
You know, I was a Drake May guy, man. I like Jaden Daniels. I'm just saying, man.
Oh, you must
We'll
not
see
heard the
though.
Kendrick Lamar Drake jump. So
Drake.
yeah.
Nah, I like Jaden Daniels.
Drake, man, Kendrick Lamar let us know that Jaden was the right pick and Drake was not the right pick.
You know what had me more excited than Jaden Daniels was the tight end pick. You know what I mean? The Luke McCaffrey pick. The Luke McCaffrey pick. Your boy from Michigan pick. You know what I mean? We talked about that. We always talk quarterback, and occasionally we would say that the real thing is who they gonna draft after Jaden Daniels. Who they gonna draft after the quarterback? And the people that they draft showed you that they serious about building a team and what type of football they want to draft. They want to build. They drafted the tight end, man. He's a tight end and a fullback. They drafted him in the second round. That's telling you they plan on being physical at the point of attack. You know, everybody on defense was a tackler. The safety out of Washington, Hampton, a tackler. The dude McGee out of the linebacker out of Temple, a hitter. Everybody, even your boy in Michigan, man. I remember him. I don't even follow Michigan, but every time I watch Michigan, Zero stood out to me. He's making plays, he's tackling, he's making a smart play. You know what I mean? So I do like what they did after the draft. And it does have me thinking like, you know what, we might got something here. You know what I mean? For the first time in a long time, we're just concentrating on football. That's a good thing.
Hey, what y'all watching? G.I. Joe over that motherfucker, man?
What is that?
That's what it sound like, man. Mute that shit, man.
Man, we watching Milwaukee, Indiana, man. 71-61.
Man, you better watch that shit like
71-61, man.
On mute.
We warming up. We pre-gaming for the Knicks, baby.
Man, it sound like y'all
for the Knicks to send them dudes
sound like y'all
to their
watching
apartments.
old episodes of Fat Albert over that motherfucker.
That's what we doing, man. We getting ready for the Knicks.
You watching WDCA?
We getting ready for the Knicks, man.
You watching the CW over there?
Shout out Scott Jackson, man.
Fucking sister.
I do watch CW. All American come on the CW.
Man. Turn that.
All American come on the CW. Hey, shout out Scott Jackson, man.
Y'all over there.
I know you want to see the Knicks lose tonight, Scott Jackson.
Joe and motherfucking Inspector Gadget at the same fucking time over there, man. You know I can't hear.
Milwaukee's still in this game. They only down 10.
I tried to tell you, man. They some shit, man.
12.
Pacers ain't ready.
I told you when Giannis got hurt. I said it's Portland East now. They ain't been going through this shit. That's why he left Portland. Did he want to go back through this? Hey, the Mavs up 3-2 on the Clippers.
Kyrie liked that.
Kyrie chipped in 14 last night.
They was throwing the triangle and two at Kyrie, man. Fuck out of here.
A triangle and two.
Man, come on, man. Kyrie like that.
How you throw a triangle and two, man? Triangle got 3 points.
No,
you throw the
triangle. Yeah.
So you only got you got 2 men chasing everybody else playing the triangle.
Yeah, you had 2 motherfuckers chasing Kyrie. They was like, and see, they must have thought he was gonna be selfish or something. Man, please. Easy money. Man. Easy money. Kyrie.
That's one of the most misconceptions about a player in media, about a player in the NBA right now, that Kyrie Irving is
the best, player. Most skilled ever I've
never seen Kyrie Irving be a selfish player.
Most skilled I've ever seen.
Is a scorer. Kyrie Irving is a point guard. You open, he gonna get you the ball.
No. He is a hooper. Ain't too many straight. Bruh. KD used to be a hooper. KD got a lot of miles. He done earned his stripes. I ain't even gonna hate on KD. KD was that hooper. He got a lot of miles, F350. But Kyrie ain't 7 foot, and his game don't rely on that shit. He the best to ever do it, man. Most skilled ever.
Most skilled ever. Do it.
Most skilled ever.
Best to ever do it.
Yeah, most skilled ever.
All right.
Mike is the GOAT. Kobe is the second GOAT. LeBron is third. But Kyrie is more skilled than everybody that I just named.
Yo, I said this the other night. Not the other night, but a couple of shows ago. the MVP, they got 3 finalists: Joker, Luka, and Shea. Why no Ant-Man?
Well,
I mean,
I think they left.
all year.
I think they left Ant-Man out because they put Shea on there. Joker deserves to be on there, and he can win it every year. As well as Greek Freak and Joel Embiid, as long as he out there. But in my opinion, LeBron should have been mentioned. You know? But
yeah, I remember you saying that.
Yeah. But definitely what I was telling you all year, Anthony Edwards. Shea was number 1 in the West. So that's why Shea beat out Ant. And you know, we be talking about it. Me and you talk about this shit. The politics as usual. You feel me? Luka on there, huh?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Luka. Nah, I'm just saying, huh? Like he on there, he tough like that. But in my opinion, it should have been Shea, Anthony Edwards, and motherfucking LeBron at his age. Just cause they ain't give it to Mike every year, and Mike should have got it every fucking year. So they spread this shit around now.
Yeah, but did LeBron put up numbers? I mean, excuse me, let me say this. Was LeBron dominant or he just put up numbers?
No.
There's a difference.
No. They are not in the playoffs without LeBron. And he's 39. And you need to reward that shit. I don't give a fuck if you calling it a lifetime achievement award or what. That motherfucker been doing work all year. He averaged, the numbers is there too. Plus, he played in 72 games, 71, 72 games out of 80.
Yeah, we was talking about it. He missed 8 games or 9 games, we were saying.
Yeah,
it seemed like he missed more.
No, because they magnify when LeBron is out.
No. What it was is some of the games he missed were some TV games.
Yeah, that's what you
said.
Them
the games you remember. So in your mind, you thinking, man, he missing a lot of games.
Yeah, but if me or you haven't went back and looked at all the games that he did play, I'm not trying to hear that shit at 39 years old because I'm 42 and it hurts to go regular work every day. That motherfucker is playing supremely.
Yeah, but he's been playing all his life. My point is, in today's NBA with the rules, there's no defense out there. Was he a dominant player, or did he just put up numbers?
Oh no, he was dominant at times at 39.
Okay.
Like dog, motherfuckers speculating off him taking steroids and shit. I'm telling them, man, get the fuck off that shit. We ain't even gonna mention who it is.
Man. I ain't say he was on steroids.
No, not you.
Said he. Not you.
See, it ain't all about you.
I said he was taking. I said he was taking HGH.
It ain't all about you.
I said he was taking HGH.
No, it was another guy, man, that got a whole radio show that's really great, man. It was insinuating and telling you at the same time. I'm not insinuating anything.
Hey, I said he was on HGH way before that.
I'm telling you now, man. Shout out LeBron, man. We gonna miss him when he gone. So. And I'm not no LeBron guy. I love LeBron.
Facts, though.
I love LeBron.
Hey, listen, man. Listen, LeBron was the one guy that lived up to all the hype and all the building. He was on Sports Illustrated. He was on Sports Illustrated, anointed the king at 16.
Yeah, he was.
Right. He's the one guy that lived up to all the hype and all the building.
A lot of people lived up to the hype, but he was just the one that was in the limelight early. And the hype that he was supposed to live up to. So many others failed at that shit because they threw them motherfuckers out there on Front Street, and he exceeded the shit, honestly. Like he took the shit to another level.
The NBA wants a certain type of star. A certain type of person.
He fit the bill.
Fit the bill.
And
after Mike left, the NBA didn't want AI. They didn't want Marbury leading the way. You know what I mean? Kobe was an imitation of Mike, so they was lukewarm about that. That's how Steve Nash got the damn MVP 2 years in a row. You know what I mean? The NBA wants somebody they can market in a good way. in a wholesome way. You know what I mean? So it was after Mike. So LeBron was that guy. They found him at 16. He had the good story. He was a good kid. You know what I mean? He lived up to the hype. At one time, he's the best player in the league. At one time, he what, 7 straight finals? That's all you could ask for the best player in the league to have a chance at the championship every year. Every year you seen LeBron in the finals. He lived up to the hype more than anybody.
He ain't live up to it. He exceeded it. He lived past the hype. They made a whole Space Jam 2, man, with him in it.
It wasn't good, dude.
I don't care. I don't give a fuck. Space Jam 1 had Michael Jordan and Michael Jackson, motherfucker. No.
Hey, Space Jam 2 had Michael B. Jordan. That was actually one of the funniest scenes in the movie.
No, we ain't doing this shit no more. Michael B. Jordan. Wallace?
Michael B. Jordan. That was actually one of the funniest scenes in the movie.
What happened to Wallace? Crickets.
Hey, we do got a second round matchup. Minnesota and Denver. Before we get into just tell me who's gonna win the series first and how many games.
Denver in 6.
Minnesota in 7. This is the team.
Bet 50 push-ups. Whenever this series over, we gotta do it on the motherfucker, on the podcast, 50 push-ups, and you can't take no breaks. You gotta do 50 in a row.
Hey, listen. This is a team. The Denver Nuggets is the reason why Minnesota is good. Why they have confidence in themselves. Why they was the #1 seed for most part of the season this year. That playoff series against them last year, you know, what they lost 4-1, 4-2, whatever it was. Every game was tight. They played their little playoff hearts out last year, I'm telling you. And they gave them confidence like, yo, we almost beat these dudes, man. We had these dudes on the ropes almost like every game. We was in these games. And they came back with a different attitude this year. I got Minnesota, and Ant-Man is starting to separate himself from being that X factor. Like,
nah, he definitely doing
it's
that.
like young. It's like he looking like Jordan against Boston going for 63 type years. That's what he looking like right there. That's what he looking like to me. You know what I mean? He looking like he's about to separate himself from the rest of the league. He about to be LeBron. He's about to separate himself from the rest of the league. So I got Minnesota at 7 in that joint.
Is it a bet?
I heard you, man.
Crazy hard.
It has to be a bet, right? It has to be a bet, right?
Nah, you can live your life, boy.
Right?
That don't say
covered
Reggie
all the
Bush.
NBA, man. We went through everything. MVP, man. The Knicks gonna win tonight.
I'm rooting for y'all, man, but I really want a game 7.
Teams that got out.
I want a game 7 at Madison Square, brother.
You got any other NBA things going on?
Nah, G at practice. I gotta go get them. You know, we basketball season don't never stop.
Hey, that's cool.
Shout out the Washington Warriors. Hail to the W.
I thought you was about to say the Wizards.
Nah, that's GAAU team is the Warriors. Washington Warriors. AAU program, man. Hey, no bullshit. We selling raffle tickets, man. DM me or Paulie, man, if you try and buy a raffle ticket, $10. You could win a PlayStation 5. You can win some other shit. Top dog prizes, man. Broccoli Fest.
Can I win it? I want to win the PlayStation 5.
Yeah, you got $10 of raffle, man. Come on, man. I got $10 of raffle, man. First place,
still up 12.
The first place player that sell the most raffle tickets, man, get a $650 Adidas shopping spree, man. G need that shit, man. And the Adidas shit be cold.
Hey, look, about to get out of here, man. Hopefully we come back next week. The Knicks will be in another series.
Hey, man, Spike called me, man, told me, tell you, shut the fuck up.
If anybody need to shut the fuck up, it's Spike Lee. You know what I mean? He the real jinx, man. Sit your ass down and watch the game. Every time he start getting to his antics and shit, that's when motherfuckers start falling apart. That's who need to sit the fuck down, man. And they go right to Spike every time, too.
Seinfeld called me, too, and they don't go up to Seinfeld. And Seinfeld said, hey, tell Paulie, chill and shut the fuck up.
Hey, I ain't hear nothing you just said. You know what I mean? But notice you ain't got no representatives calling from Chicago about shit, nigga. Notice that, you know what I mean? At least I'm getting the phone calls.
Nah, you right.
Y'all starting to stack up years on that now.
Yeah, you right. I'm proud of y'all, man.
You know what I mean? Like I said, we out of here, man.
Smith layups, nigga.
Hey, you know what? I need to intro the show right, so we're going to exit it right, man. This is Waterboy Network, Season 2, Episode 25. Benji. You know what I mean? Yeah,
gotta go get G, boy.
We interrupt our program to bring you
Waterboy 757 Paulie 757 DC with Sapoda coming all hard on the beat. Got G from the shop, Mr. Arn Anderson. Pause, man, you already know we sports gambling, cash and checks, already rich. Gunny man on deck, my boy, place your bets, my boy. Oh yes, it's in the water. Washington Commanders, numbers on the border. Marketing your planners, Waterboy scores up. If you're a fan, I'm sure this the tour bus. Yeah, take a ride, going low or going high. Waterboys outside. Heard of anybody better? They a mother loving lie. You a value size short of a Mickey D. Fry, my guy.